Son shit, y'all ready?
I hope y'all are. This episode, this is it right here. This is what we gonna do. Hey, so, the night I did this, it was Saturday. The mic messed up. The audio was kind of crazy. I can't put that out there. You know what I'm saying? It's wild because I still put it out there. It was on the air live, so it was what it was. But I can't put it out there like that. And, you know what I'm saying? And you're not going to be able to hear everything. So I'm like, yo, let's just keep it real and do what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? This episode, you know what I'm saying? This episode right here. This, and we ain't even going through all the shenanigans like I do on the show. We just gonna tell y'all, this Hispanic heritage moment is about Benkos Biohó. Let me tell y'all how this goes down right here. This dude, first of all, what we know as Ghana today, way back in the days of the Ashanti and all that, my man is royalty. He's royalty. Northern Colombia. Straight up. This is how it goes down. Captured. Him and some people. It's about 10 of them. They go, yo, we ain't about this life. They scurried out. They escaped. And they fought. You know what I'm saying? They fought for their freedom. Gangster. The Benkos Biohós is what they call them. The spot is ill because out there in Colombia right now, you can still see the spot. You know what I'm saying? You can still go to that spot. Banging. That's what, you know what I'm saying? This is that moment right here. This is what we're going to talk about. This is just, yo. Look, it's one of them, I don't even know, like, black people don't know about this. I'm pretty sure Colombians do, but this is that moment right there. Not so much because of the Spanish people. Nah, because this was a black. By the way, I told y'all, this Hispanic Heritage Month, we're going to do a lot of Hispanic stuff and how it coincides with some blackness. We're going to keep it real with y'all on this one this year. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to still do what we do every year, but I'm just saying I want to just show y'all the beauty of the connection, especially, again, like I said, with all this wild stuff going on where Fat Joe said what he said and everybody black seems to be having an uproar. It was like, let me show y'all how it go down. Our history coincides with each other on so many levels. You know what I mean? But this is it right here. Let me tell y'all how dope this is, because the spot out there in Colombia is called Palenque. Like, here's the wild. My man, they was shipping, transporting them, and the ship sank, and he escaped. They caught him. Then he escaped again. Went out there to the mountains. He was doing this thing. They called him the Maroons. Him and his people. Like 10 of them, like I said, 10. The Maroons. And they fought him off. They fought him off. Like, for real. It was wild. Like, y'all ain't understanding just how dope this history is. And then sometime in like July of like 1605, they settled with a treaty. Like, yo, we gonna leave y'all alone. The King of Spain was like, yo, we ain't sending no more troops out there. We're tired of doing this. It is what it is. That spot is still here today. That spot is still out there in Colombia today. You know what I'm saying? Word is, they have their own language. They just vibe different. It's just a beautiful thing, man. And it's just great that, like, when you hear these stories, and these were the kind of stories that would get other slaves, especially in America, killed. Because it was stuff like that. It was every little upheaval, uprising, rebellion, revolt. You know what I'm saying? Slaves in America caught it bad. But this was one of them joints. You know what I mean? You gotta salute this. And it was dope. And it's dope that the people are still there. It's dope that the descendants of those people are still there. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course there was some migration going on, but even then, it's just dope to know that is a thing, man. Like, come on. What are we talking about here? This is beautiful. Hey, don't believe me, like I always say, look it up, check out the history books. Look, don't you know what I'm saying? Do your research. I know I'm probably missing some stuff. I know, but I mean, I don't know, not really. I mean, I gave y'all the gist of it, and sometimes that's all you need is the gist of it. You don't need the whole historicals. You know what I'm saying? But to know that my man was like, yo, here's the wild thing. Before I even say that, because you know, as black people, we love to go, oh, they didn't steal slaves, they stole doctors and this and kings and queens. My man was really royalty. He was of royal blood. He was really that joint right there. So it's like, yo, this was, and he was like, nah, man, ain't no slave, ain't nobody gonna hold me. You know what I'm saying? And he did what he did. He grabbed 10 of his peoples, 10 peoples who was down for the cause, and they rode out. And they did what they did, gathered up more people and was fighting back the Spaniards. The king was sending people, and they were still fighting them off. And then he just got to the point, he was like, yo, it costs too much. Just let them have that little spot. We'll work around them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to work around that and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into a whole lot of wild black stuff, a whole lot of wild Hispanic stuff that coincide with blackness. This is gonna be ill. Like this is gonna be a nice one this month. We gonna have fun with this. This, like I said, the mic messed up, and the show had to go on. You know, we had to do what we do. It wasn't gonna be no stopping with the motion. You know, we keep it rocking. So we did what we had to do. With that being said, so I mean, hey, this is how we get down. Get at me with an email. Blackceezar, BLACKCEEZAR @gmail. Thank y'all for listening. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. It always feels good seeing that, you know what I'm saying, people from all across the world are listening, man. It's just nice to know that, you know, and I don't sound like the average dude giving out history stuff, you know what I'm saying? I sound like the regular dude that's just up the street, or probably, you know, doing whatever it is that dudes up the street do, you know. That's probably, you know, I always be, man, you know, a lot of stuff, like, people like this don't, people who sound like I sound don't, you know, I don't want to get all stiff and everything. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be one of them pretentious dudes either. And then what happens was, you know, I don't want to do all that either. This is it, man. I just present it the way I feel it, the way, I'm glad that y'all are accepted of it. You know, and, you know, that's how we do, man. This is what we do. Thank y'all for listening. We will get back to the regular rotation, the regular things of how it go. I will be talking about some other stuff also, because there's some stuff we got to talk about on a political front. There's some stuff we got to talk about on a musical front. But for now, this is just going to be some history stuff right here. This is just a nice little piece of it. Hold this in your pocket and just be like, yo, you know, just out of the blue one day, just be like, yo, you know, there was a dude who escaped and was like out there in Colombia, Palenque, and turned that into the first, by the way, oops, I didn't even tell y'all that part, did I? The first free slaves in the Americas. The first. Bang. You know what I mean? Just let them know. That's how it go down. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Again, let me tell y'all who the name is one more time. Benkos Biohó. I'm a butcher of all form and thing. I'm a butcher of regular stuff. Don't come at me crazy with like Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah. Sherlock. I still messed that up. I got the Benedict part. The Cumber. Yeah. Then I get to that point. I be like Sherlock. You know what I'm saying? For them new dudes, Doctor Strange. Before, you know what I'm saying, all the OGs who know what they know, Sherlock. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's wild how, like, dudes is like, they never heard of him. They never seen Sherlock. Yeah, you tripping, man. Sherlock is official. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's what I'm saying. This is what we do. This is how I do. And without the whole thing, you hearing an audio clip from the show, I still want to say my thing before I leave. So I have to say it how I say it. So just ride with me on it as we do it like this. They say you only live once. That's a lie. You only die once. So anytime that your God allows you to get out here and continue your journey. Please show the world the best version of y'all. Please be safe. Peace. I'm liking this right here. I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't even do the radio joint no more and just start doing it like, I don't know. I'm playing because I like doing it on the show too, because the listeners on there be like, yo, that's interesting. I like that. It's always weird when somebody says stuff like that. I ain't know that. And you be like, yeah, that's what I do. You know, just for a hot minute, you just chest be out. You be on that cool, smooth stuff. You be like, yeah, that's what I do. You know what I mean? I'm over here. I'm big-headed with it sometimes. You know, I go down. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Y'all be safe. Peace.
This is a Soul of Art presentation.